Tensions between the U.S. and Israel appear to reach a new high as the U.S. refused to veto UN Security Council Resolution 2728, calling for a ceasefire in the war in Gaza. The Prime Minister's office quickly issued a statement saying the United States has abandoned its policy in the UN by failing to veto the resolution. In light of the change in U.S. policy, Prime Minister Netanyahu decided to cancel a high-level visit to Washington to discuss Israel's plan for an IDF operation in Rafah. National Security Advisor Tzachi Hanegbi and Strategic Affairs Minister Ron Dermer were due in Washington to hear American proposals for expanded humanitarian aid in Gaza and alternatives to a major land operation in Rafah. UN National Security Council spokesman John Kirby told journalists the U.S. was disappointed that U.S. officials won't be coming to Washington, but insisted there was no change in U.S. policy. Kirby explained that the U.S. did not veto because the Security Council motion ties a ceasefire to the release of hostages. The U.S. did not vote yes, he said, because the text did not condemn Hamas. Day 172 of the war in Gaza, the IDF is still operating at Shifa Hospital. Hamas gunmen fired at troops from Shifa Hospital's emergency room, maternity, and burn wards. The army says Hamas and Islamic Jihad terrorists are barricading themselves inside Shifa Hospital wards. Hamas, the army said, is destroying Shifa Hospital. The IDF said the number of confirmed members of Hamas and Islamic Jihad captured by troops at Gaza City's medical center has now risen to 500. Hamas has reportedly rejected the latest offers by mediators for a ceasefire in exchange for a return of Israeli hostages. Hamas announced that it informed Qatari and Egyptian mediators that it will stick to its original position, demanding a permanent ceasefire, the withdrawal of Israeli troops from Gaza, a return of displaced Palestinians, and what it called a real exchange of prisoners. Prime Minister Netanyahu has rejected the Hamas demands as delusional multiple times. Some 130 hostages, not all of them alive, are believed to remain in Gaza since taken hostage during Hamas's October 7th massacre.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.